There was a news yesterday saying that the culprit who had insulted Islam religion had been nabbed by the police, and the name of that culprit was not indicated. My suspicion stems from another point where I saw the report saying that the accused has been remanded to judicial custody. Ordinarily, an accused is first taken in police custody and a remand in police custody is obtained. If the accused has been remanded to judicial custody, it means you, which is you means the police, you set the grounds to allow him to go to judicial custody, which indirectly means you do not want him in police custody. So, therefore, the question comes, is this a free and fair investigation? Is this competence, incompetence, or some pressure from someone, or misdirection in the investigation? There were some indications given to say that this man is not well of his head, or rather to say that he is insane. Today's news flash which I put together, which shows that the person who was booked has now been remanded by the judicial magistrate to judicial custody. His name has been given, which also tallies that he is also from Marcel village. If a ground of insanity is being taken, it is clearly a ground which can allow an accused to get free and be out of bounds from even the prosecution. But section 84 of the Indian Penal Code does not allow mere insanity as a ground or as an excuse or as a defense to be out of criminal prosecution, trial, and finally a conviction. Firstly, I am not sure whether this insanity was a planted insanity to be able to get the benefit of this provision of law. Section 84 by itself does not allow a person who claims insanity to get out of the clutches of law. The wordings in section 84 are this: act of a person of unsound mind. Nothing is an offence which is done by a person who, at the time of doing it, by reason of unsoundness of mind, is incapable of knowing the nature of the act, or that he is doing what is either wrong or contrary to law. This means mere insanity is not sufficient. Insanity or mental unsoundness can be of various forms and degrees, and this is a matter and a question of fact which the police will have to investigate and to prove. It is for the accused to prove the nature of the insanity, but I am surprised that the police have been taking up this defense by themselves. So, I am wondering whether the police are honestly trying to have a free and fair and honest investigation. The plea of insanity will be tested later, but first question which arouses in the mind of anyone: would an insane person be having that kind of a mind to use religious quotations and put them on some disturbing pictures and make that even more disturbing? It appears to have been a well planned, well devised posting which was done regularly on that account, because it was not once, but it is several times that we saw several disturbing pictures in the clips. If they want to say, if the police wants to say that he is suffering from mental unsoundness, mental insanity, then as I read the words, that person should be of that nature where he cannot understand what he is doing. There are some people who suffer insanity which is temporal. There are some people who suffer only at a particular point of time. Even if they are having such kind of problems, it has to be shown that that was done at that time when that person was suffering that insanity. Otherwise, he is treated like a normal person and he will be treated and tried as per law or for a normal person. Now, why I say this is because Now you have cracked the case, now you say you found the man, now you are trying to say, it is surprising the police is trying to say that he is not well of his head. If he is not well of his head, then who was doing all this? Was there somebody else who was dictating it? Was somebody else behind all these posts? It could also be that someone got a mobile in his name, someone got a SIM card and gave him and was using his mobile to upload it. It could be, these are all possibilities. If he is insane and if he did not know what was going on or what was being done, but the language of it, I do not think any sane person will say that this man is insane. So, I am telling this, I will also tell the police that by you claiming that he is insane will not take you anywhere. I am beginning to get suspicious of this investigation, and I think one should be fair in the investigation unless you want to hide someone or you want to hide his identity for other reasons. Maybe he is connected with someone and that does not want, that the police does not want it to come out. Maybe he has an affiliation to some political party which you do not want to state. We do not know, these are all the possibilities, and I think the police needs to come clean and clear and inspire confidence in the people that they are investigating in the right direction.